Hello, this is Seth Lewis from Lantern Home Inspections, here to perform a sewer line camera inspection on property 1617 Hawthorne Street, Forest Grove, Oregon, 97116. The current time is 1:25 p.m. on October 25th, 2017. The house is facing the west side there. There's the west side street. There's the driveway there. I've located a 3.5-inch cast iron clean out underground here. I had to dig a little bit right next to the front door here. So right next to the porch is this 3.5-inch cast iron clean out. This is where I'll be accessing the line for inspection. The purpose of this inspection is to determine the overall condition and serviceability of the sewer line lateral to the main, which looks like it's going towards the west street there. We're now in 3.5-inch cast iron still. I'm going to zero out my foot counter here, and I'm going to proceed with the inspection. Looks like at the get-go there's a little bit of standing water here. So you can see that the cast iron is corroding with some deformity, but that's pretty common in older cast iron. With some sludge. So that's it's an offset in the joint here where they've transitioned from cast iron to newer ABS. It could be intentional, but I will have to note that in my report, considering. Now, if the offset was on the other direction to where there was a wall stopping water, then that would be a real problem. This, however, I don't know if this is dropped down for some reason or if it was installed like that for some reason. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to have to note that this is an offset here because it could be that it was pushed down. I'm going to continue forward. And it looks like at 10 feet, looks like we are about to go underwater, and indeed we are. We re-emerge about 6 feet, so looks to me like there might be a belly in this line, or maybe that offset has created the belly. So I'll have that noted as well. Looks like it's sloping downwards now. No standing water, but it seems to me like at the surface there, at the very beginning, at 72 feet now we have transitioned from ABS to 30-34, and at 75 feet on the west side street we have hit the city main. Excuse my phone ringing while I'm doing this. Just meant to. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and back my camera up here. So it seems like when we get to more even ground here, it starts, there's a little bit of standing water in this area here. And then here about 16 feet, as you can see, the head of my camera goes underwater to about 10 feet here where it resurfaces, and that's right about the point where this offset is. So I'm going to go ahead and identify this offset joint here. I'm going to pause and locate and mark it out in the road or out on the property. Okay, I'm back. So I have marked the area. From here I stopped and I've put a white line and marked to right here. And the markings actually are labeled SW for standing water. And then I have put a circle with a cross on this area here and labeled OS for or OF or OS for offset. So this would be a concern, actually. Definitely something that's to be investigated further by someone who repairs sewer lines. This area doesn't necessarily need to be replaced, but may need to be repaired so that it's set evenly and the flow of water is freely running to main out to the street. So this will conclude this sewer line camera inspection for the property. I am going to fail the line at this point here just for further investigation's sake, because that area might need to be repaired by a professional. So I will have a written report and video upload for you and your realtor to view. Thank you for choosing Lantern Inspections.